Yo, what's up? It's your boy RJ in at the building, and we think that we can all say that it's about time I made this video about my trip to Hungary to enter in the tournament and how it went and stuff. Now, if you've watched my friend I'm like a Poison's video, you will hear that I unfortunately came fourth. Of obviously, like I said, I have my reasons. I do believe that I should have came second, but I felt like it was just because of like the times of the flight and stuff, and me just getting really tired that I couldn't play to my fullest later on down the line of the tournament. But nonetheless, I'm not discrediting the people who did beat me at all. I don't want to give that impression. They definitely did deserve the win. They definitely fought hard. They definitely made me think. They definitely did play well. So congratulations to the people. I think Demon Itachi, also known as Sakaishi, I remembered, and I can't remember his other name. I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh, I liked him as well. Uh I began with a C. I'm so sorry, bro, if you're watching this video. I can't remember your name for the life of me. I know who you are. I remember your face, but I can't remember your name. My greatest apologies. Um, but yeah, so just talking about how it went. I don't have the editing to record it and obviously show you the flight and stuff, um, but yeah. So basically, what happened was obviously we met up with our organizer, who treated us very well, and then the day before, and then the next following day, we went to the event. So obviously went to the event as guests, introduced ourselves, and it was more just Naruto topic all day, talking about characters, play styles, meta, and stuff like that. Now, obviously I'm not as famous as Yamanaki's Poison or Poison no Kami, right? So naturally, the spotlight was more on him for that reason, which was fine. Like it was always to be expected. Um, but it also, gave me that kind of mysterious, kind of, what do you call it? Mysterious vibe about my, how my play style, because I don't play like most people, because a lot of people don't like the way, you know, I play in terms of playing it, which is defensive. The movement based part of my playstyle people like, but most people are aggressive over defensive, right? So I think that took them by surprise when I did tell them beforehand, but I didn't think they thought I was that defensive. Because like I said, the person whose the name I can't remember, he was even saying, my defense is amazing and stuff like that. But above all, like I think it just did give me that mysterious vibe, um, which was pretty cool. A lot of people, I think, once they saw me play the early matches when I was awake, I was like, winning pretty big. Like I wasn't losing rounds. I think I two stocked quite a few people earlier on in the tournament. So why people were like, okay, no, he's good too. You see what I'm saying? He's good too, and obviously Poison Okami being really strong, also saying I'm really strong. So I think once they saw me play that first round to see what I play like, they're like, okay, no, it's not just Poison Okami. This guy is good as well. Do you know what I mean? Which was, uh, I'm glad that I did get to showcase what I had. I didn't get to show like my back pocket teams, but like I said, it is what it is. I still enjoyed it a lot. I would happily go again if I could. Um, hands down, if I could, I would happily go again. Um, what else is there to talk? I'm not written my English. I've not written anything down. So, I've not like, I'm kind of just speaking off the top of my head. but but yeah, so how it went was, let me walk you through it actually. This is what I can do. I'll walk you through it. So basically, so it started off with obviously the groups. Not everybody made it for their own personal reasons, but it started off with the groups. They're now obviously trying to divide the groups evenly. So me and Poison Okami wasn't in the same group. But so we wasn't in the same group. So Poison Akami was in one group, I was in another group, right? And there was only 2 groups, and then the top 4 of each group, and the group consisted of 6, would make it to the top 8. So there was 5 matches in total for like each player. So when the groups were made, everybody, because obviously the Hungarians know each other's strengths pretty well, were saying that the group that Yamanuka's Poison was in was kind of like the strong group. Do you know what I mean? My group was full of decent players, but apparently not as good as the other group. But so um, the groups did end in me and Poison Okami being at the top of our groups with 5-0 across the board. Like me and Poison Okami didn't lose a single match in the group stages. But I'll say in the group stages, my biggest trouble, and I'm terrible with names, I can't remember his name, but he played Darui and Tenten, and I don't know Darui and Tenten, and I had to I had to think because I was playing him, and then I was thinking I gotta switch it up, but otherwise I'm gonna lose. He was really utilizing that Tenten support, like he was very reliant on that Tenten support, but he was using it well. So that's what had me my eye out for him. I still did secure it pretty confidently as well, but I just had to change up my playstyle a bit. But definitely yeah, he definitely did leave me with an impression. I'll say the person after that who gave me struggle a bit, like someone to keep an eye on, was the player named Traitor. I do remember him because his name kept on coming up quite a bit. And he was playing Minato. He plays very defensive, right? And he was Minato. All he did was just dart about, throwing Jakukune about. And he was playing very safe, like very safe, right? And that's like I had to clear my throat. Yeah, he was playing very safe. And in my head, I was thinking to myself when I was playing him, and I was like, he's actually pretty hard to open up. Because obviously, I was restricted to the rules that was provided. So I was just thinking to myself, he's pretty, tough to open up. So I had to go about it kind of, it's a defensive game. I trust my defense. And I could tell my defense was, better than his. So I literally went to myself, okay, I'm just gonna be healthy then, and make him come to me. But obviously he's Minato, Chakagune, where I don't get guard and off guard.
Oh, hey, I already know about that, fam.
He's Minato. I would say he's definitely, pretty good.
You think
so there's that. Yeah. So I think those 2 for me was definitely 2 people that I kept an eye on.
This man countered. He said, "Fuck."
So after the group stages, once the group stages were done, right?
Guess what? You have to firm it.
Then, so if you came first in your group,
yeah, you have to firm that
infinite, basically. So because me and Mitch didn't lose a single game in the group stages, you pick where you go on the leaderboard. So remember, there's like 8 slots, so you can pick what sector you want to go. So that if you don't want to fight someone, you can do. Right? So,
what are you ignorant for? What you think you're gonna do?
Obviously Mitch was first, so
he's a
he
fucking
didn't really matter.
You like the setup.
I was second, and I put myself. So if he was at the top, I put myself in the 5th bracket. The reason why is because my plan was to meet him in the winners final, lose, and then meet him in the. I said lose. That sounds so mad. Like I was expecting to lose. Now, meet him in the winners final. Then whatever happens there, if I lose, then meet him in the grand final again to then, have our final battle, basically. That was the plan. But after that, literally as this is where it starts going downhill for me.
I'm a touchy, you ain't
now,
gonna tilt.
Due to obviously the flight, I had to wake up.
I've seen you do that setup too many times.
I was up from the night before.
I'm gonna do it so it clips me.
And had to fly there and got there in the afternoon. So because I was awake for so long, I went to sleep as soon as we got to the hotel. Right, like as soon as we got there. Woke up around I think it was like 11 midnight. And then because I slept for so long,
that's fine.
I was awake. So because we had to get there in the morning, And around that time when the top 8 started, I think it was like around 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah, that's
I
why
was tired. Like I could feel my eyes getting heavy. And I was like, oh, this isn't good because my reactions are gonna go down. I'm gonna be playing sloppy. I'm gonna be thinking sloppy. And my playstyle, I feel, requires a lot more thinking because playing defensively, you have to put it this way, right? And I'm gonna, touch off this for a quick second because I can go in this for ages. I feel like playing defensively is harder in the game because you have to be capable to take everything that your opponent
my controller froze. Hold on.
Has to
my
offer,
controller froze.
Right?
What the I got shit.
Has to offer and still keep the health lead, because as soon as you lose the health lead, if your opponent has a brain, they can go, okay, I'm not coming to you anymore, so you can't play defensive anymore, which means that you have to switch it up. So, touching back on, right, for that reason, a lot of, thought process goes into when I play. So,
you have to suck in the right pieces.
So, because of that, I think I did win my first game. Then I fought Sakaishi, right, who was Hungary's best player. And he beat me, but it was again, I know I could have beat him kind of thing in my, for my personally.
Why are you like this?
It was literally because even though I was
why is he like this now?
I was winning the fight. Like I was winning, and then I threw it all away in that first game.
Yeah.
And in the second game, it was gone. It was gone. Like I was winning. I had the lead.
Fucking T-Rex hands,
and that's it. It was just gone. Threw away the first game. Second game was just gone. After that, I played the other guy who came. So Sakaishi came second. Then the other guy. Again,
if I was not a patient player,
I apologize. He came third, and he beat me. He beat me as well because it was a long-winded fight. He couldn't really get in on my defense as well because, he was playing Shino first. I beat his Shino team because I tried to step into it, final line, but I was way too tired and I could not, I could just feel myself going, I can't do this because I literally fell asleep before that game. Like I was sleeping before that game because of the lack of sleep. So I think that's the only thing that for me let it down because I went over there, practiced for ages, perfecting my style, perfecting the teams I had, to just not be able to show off what I truly had because I was I didn't show off what I truly had because of my plan, which I refused to stick to, and I know I could have done it, but it is what
I'm still not fucking with that.
But yeah, after that, I said the guy came second. The guy's name I can't remember.
You think I would be aggressive,
came third, and I'm gonna.
I mean, I would
to win. But I would definitely say, like I said, it was really nice when, like, obviously because I was a bit upset about the loss. I didn't feel like I should have. But I would say it was definitely nice to see people like Playco and Falco and Nay, my students as well, come in the stream and support me, asking me if I got to commentate the grand final. It kind of make me, that brought up my spirits as well a bit, and I had to find the energy to do so. So I'm definitely I'm grateful for everyone who did show up and encourage me to be commentating. It just made me, it definitely upped my spirits.
And the game was like, nah.
But yeah, that's about it really. I have nothing more to really say on the matter. So overall, loved it. Everyone who came first, second, and third, hats off to you. You played so well. I definitely wish I could come again if I could. So yeah, that's about it. I'll put Yamlaka's Poison's link in the description, and that's it for me. Peace, sayonara, and adios.